Welcome to Half Hour Rap Song. I'm Brendan Long, a Grammy-nominated hip-hop producer and television composer, and I moonlight as an EDM DJ.
And I'm James Kirkland. I'm an improv comedian, a Super Bowl commercial actor, and a basketball mystery novelist.
Together, we meet weekly for a conversation about random things. Following this conversation, we will have 30 minutes to create, record, and perform a brand new rap song about the things that we just talked about.
You're listening to Half Hour Rap Song.
Hi, welcome to the Half Hour Rap Song.
Welcome back. We're back.
My name is Brendan Long.
I'm James Kirkland.
And together we talk about stuff, and then we're going to make a rap song in 30 minutes.
Yes, about the subjects we just talked about.
And we have a website now. You can go to halfhourrapsong.baby. We prefer
halfhourrapsong.baby.
I prefer that one. Yeah. There's also a .com.
Yeah, but that's boring.
Well, everyone does kind of have a .com.
I guess you got to have a .com. But we are one of the first, I think, to have a .baby.
What?
I haven't heard of any other website to have a .baby.
No, I guess there's not. So we're the first ones there.
Yep.
But the .com thing, when did that start? Why did they come up with .com? It was .com was commercial?
No, .com was like .company.
.company?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. And there's .org, which is .organic.
Yeah, .organic.
And there's .biz, which we've discussed is business.
.gov.
That's
British people.
That's for British people.
Yeah, oi governor.
.gov. And but we've got .com and .baby, and we're going to have
.baby on lock.
And we assume that the Patreon for Half Hour Rap Song has not been taken. But if there is somebody else on Patreon under Half Hour Rap Song, we're coming for you,
guys. So like and subscribe. Smash up the like button. Also hit the subscribe button at the same time. If there's a bell, hit that button.
Yeah. Subscribe and like to all the things.
Get the alerts.
Yeah.
Sign up for our email, which we don't have that yet, but we will have an email chain.
We have an email address. Half Hour.
Email us stuff that you guys want us to talk about. I'll be honest. Sometimes we have a hard time. Like, what do we talk about? Like, I don't want to just have a normal conversation because I don't end up complaining about the ticket that I got.
Yeah, the ticket is terrible.
And no one wants to hear about. Sob stories about getting.
No, we want to hear. We want to hear about what you're interested in. What was like the most interesting thing that you learned about this week?
The most interesting thing that I learned.
Yeah, what got you excited? What would you be like? Whoa, that's crazy.
LeBron James is left-handed in everything but basketball.
What?
He writes left-handed.
But he plays basketball right-handed?
Yeah.
How does that work?
I don't know. He's amphibious. I watched the thing where he was writing down his on the basketball.
He's amphibious?
Yeah.
Well, so he was writing on the basketball.
And he was doing the whole thing, all the calligraphy, all the choreography with his fingers was left-handed.
And this surprised you?
I was shocked. I've always seen him shoot and dribble. I mean, he does things with both hands, but yeah, that was a mind blower. Also, did you know that Pakistan is an acronym?
No.
Yeah.
For what?
It's like Punjab.
Pakistan? That doesn't make any sense. I was thinking like a shortened word, but that's just Pakistan. But
what's Pakistan?
Like pack it. I don't know. Like I said, that didn't make much sense.
Yeah, it's like Punjab, and then Kashmir, the Kush Mountains, Istan.
Where does the stand come from?
Everything's to stand. It means like state.
Oh, it means state?
Yeah.
Whoa.
Or like realm or country or whatever.
It means realm?
Pakistan. Yeah.
They have a lot of stands.
Yeah.
And like over here we have the cans.
Yeah.
Cans? Well, no, actually, American. That's what I was thinking of. Mexican.
Yeah. Canadian. Yeah. I
think the stan is better. Ameristan.
Yeah.
It works.
I just think it's cool. I wish that America was a acronym as well.
Isn't it? It's a awesome. United States of America. You spell it with an A, America.
An awesome, meaty, energized.
So what is it?
Incorporated. Can.
So it's interesting. How did we get that name? How do we get that name for our country? It doesn't seem like it's an acronym. An acronym seems like that way of making a country where you take the names of the people that live there and combine them into a name. Like that makes sense. But America, I don't know.
No, they named it after an Italian guy.
An Italian guy?
Yeah, his name was like Americano Vespucci or something like that.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
America was named after an Italian guy?
Yes, unfortunately, yes.
But he didn't discover America.
They gave him some credit. Yeah, he was discovered, I think maybe South America, and then so there's like, it's America. And then it's like
right. So there was a South America, there was a North America, and then America for our name. We were just like, we are America. We're all of America's.
United. Yeah.
But we're also the United States of America.
Yeah, of America.
So it's really, if you think about America, it's just one whole thing.
Yeah.
And
from then of Canada, all the way down to Chile.
And then in the middle, there's some states that call themselves United.
Yeah. Around the other countries that are also America.
Yeah. No, there's North
America and South America. Yeah.
We're just middle America.
Middle America.
Yes.
Yeah, like Middle Earth.
Right. Middle Earth.
Yeah.
Okay, that is interesting. The most interesting thing I learned about this week.
Oh, sorry. I should have asked you what was the most interesting thing.
The question was implied. The most interesting thing that I learned about.
We could also do
topic generator.
Topic generator.
All right. Yeah, let's
not because I was jumping ahead of you. Please say what you're.
I don't.
You just seem to struggling with an interesting thing. I know that. I mean. You got kids.
I was trying to come up with something that's better than like LeBron James's like the left hand thing, or like the frankly fascinating revelation about Afghanistan.
Pakistan.
Wait, so but Afghanistan would be the same deal.
No, they're actually the Afghani people who live there.
So okay.
That's one. Yeah. Okay. Random topic generator. So this is the place where now that we are, launching, we would love to get some feedback, some questions, some things that you guys want to talk about, within the tiers of the Patreon. There'll be, if you give us, shekels, we'll be able to, your ideas, names of people you want to be mentioned, what can be and will be used in our rap songs. Yeah,
I had a thought, like you could just you should make a rap song including everyone's name that like joins the Patreon.
Oh man, yeah, we'll definitely do that.
Like just all of them, like for the first like 100 people.
Yeah, yes, we will do that. Mm-hmm. First 100 people will have a huge.
Or you could suggest a topic.
Yeah, that's another level. But for now, let's deal with what we got.
All right, let's try
random topic generator and conversation starters. Now it has a selection: topics for anyone, business, couples, family, essays.
Oh man, I guess anyone.
Okay, sticking with anyone. Here we go. Random topic generator. Would you rather be rich and never find true love, or be poor and find true love?
It doesn't feel like that's that random.
No, okay, I didn't like that one either. Okay, let's try it again. What 3 words best describe you?
3 words.
This is like a job interview.
Yeah, this sucks.
How about essays?
Okay.
What's the best sitcom, past or present? No.
This is terrible.
I write an essay about that.
This is terrible. See?
Should plastic be banned? This is like political.
Yeah, this is bad.
I mean, yeah, it should. Probably.
You want to ban plastic? Yeah. Totally, completely?
Yeah.
Yeah, you really don't like plastic.
I hate plastic.
Yeah. But we don't want to just complain about plastic.
I don't want to bitch about plastic all podcast long, but it's terrible. You gotta do better. There's gotta be a better way. You know that some fishes that swim around in the deep sea, they secrete, I think they're called the swagfish.
Swagfish?
No, hagfish.
They're really deep in the ocean. They look fucked up.
They're crazy, but their defense mechanism is like emission of this crazy goo that's like basically slimes predators, like Slimer from Ghostbusters. Like that's their defense mechanism. Like spit slime out. Anyhow, my neighbor's working with it, and she's trying to make art, and it's like stronger than spider silk, and like, more malleable as well. So in the future,
spiders are fucked.
Spiders are fucked.
Yeah, all your jobs are gone, man.
Yeah, I mean,
hagfish taking over. Swagfish. Not the swagfish. But they
swagfish.
So they make this goop.
Yeah.
And you could, and your neighbor is making clothing with it.
Yeah. Yes. Handbags, dresses.
No, she's not. You can't. So that's what we're gonna. Plastic is made from dinosaur bones, like from fossil fuels.
Yeah.
How many
DNA?
How many dinosaurs are down there? There's a lot.
I mean, I think there's infinite.
Sawyer asked me about this kind of stuff, and it's fossil fuels. Like that's what gasoline is.
That's what we say gasoline is. But I mean, how do we know that it's just like I think because if you go to like the La Brea tar pits, like that's where obviously it trapped a lot of dinosaurs.
Yeah,
in the oil pits, but the oil pits were already there. Right. Where did that oil then come from?
For older dinosaurs.
Oh, just older dinosaurs forever? But they had to start somewhere.
Well, that's interesting, right? Because dinosaurs they were around for a really, really long time.
Yeah, that's what they say. Millions and millions and millions of years.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So it's probably older, but it's always fossils. I just feel like I don't know. I guess we'll all turn into fossils and then you can use more fuel. Like it does seem like a kind of it doesn't really make a lot of sense thing. Like, I mean, I've seen a fossil, but I've never seen a fossil just turn into like gas.
No. And just even
you have to burn it.
A decomposing body, like not to get morbid, but just imagine, like we've seen like mummies and stuff. Like there's no gas. You can't just like, turn a mummy and then like pour it into.
That's not a fossil. There's not a fossilized mummy. Mummies are just mummies.
Right, because we preserve them. But like people who died contemporaneously.
People who died nowadays.
No, not nowadays. Like contemporary
dead people. Contemporary dead people make worse gas. That's what you're saying. What if we could use dead people though for gasoline? That would be a pretty good idea. What the hell else do we do with dead people? It's really like we just put them in the ground.
Yeah.
That seems like
I put them in the air.
Yeah. I mean, but you always put them like, in the cemetery, like that seems bad for the environment. That's not great. Or are they trying to make more gasoline?
That's what they're trying to do. Oil fields the future.
Could you drill a cemetery and get gasoline?
At this point, you probably should be able to. We know cemeteries like, in Boston, there's ones that were like graves from like the 1500s. It's got to be gas by now.
No, it has to be millions of years.
How can that? It will all just go away.
That's the idea. We're gonna run out of
So did the worms turn into? Because you got to figure. Okay, in the dinosaur time, right? Mm-hmm. Dinosaur dies, right? Mm-hmm. Like nowadays, when a living organism dies, they're like consumed by worms, basically. So the dinosaur time, they must have had crazy, huge dinosaur-sized worms. So is it really those worms that is making that's what becomes gas? That becomes oil?
Becomes fossil fuel. Yeah.
But do you see, like, that would be all gone.
Yeah.
The worms would have eat the
Yeah, we're running out. It's a limited resource. It's just us versus the worms. Who's gonna get the gasoline, I think. Something like that. It's probably a factor. I'm just
saying there's some holes in the fossil fuel.
Yeah.
It seems like a convenient story.
That it's dinosaur fossils?
It's dinosaurs.
I remember learning that in grade school and I was like, it's like the whole thing? It's all, are you sure it's not just like the stuff that's under the earth? But no, all the dinosaurs turned into fossils.
But fossils are where they're at a museum. Fossils are like bones.
No, those are bones. Fossils are like the imprints.
So just oil inside every bone?
I mean, I would just figure you would just say it's old mud, right? It's old mud and like mud is super old and that mud turns into gas. That I'd make, like that I would buy.
Yeah.
But like dinosaurs in the first place is kind of dicey. Like just the whole concept of dinosaurs.
Bringing up dinosaurs is makes things sus because it's just like, it's a lot of hearsay. I mean, there's guessing. They find bones, they put them together.
Right.
I think it looks like that. Do we know? No, we don't know. We're guessing.
No.
The T-Rex. What is it? T-Rex, you know what? If T-Rex really was as it is constructed to be, I mean, the only way it would be is like a giant kangaroo. That's what it looks like.
A giant kangaroo?
Yeah.
I think it's like a chicken. A giant chicken.
And so it had feathers?
Yeah. Just a little bit. of feathers.
That's what they say, like with raptors, like, oh yeah, they were just chickens too.
That was the kind of the 90s thing.
Dinosaurs was all chickens?
Basically.
And that's where we get gas from?
Basically. But they changed the names of them all the time. I mean, I feel like the science of it in general is kind of suspect because they're like, oh, that's not called the dinosaurs you grew up with, like a brontosaurus.
Yeah.
Is that still a thing? I think it's a diplodocus or a brachiosaurus or something other thing that like I can't quite pronounce.
They changed it. They took it away.
Yeah. Those dinosaurs are canceled, man.
Not fair.
They canceled them. They were based on a limited understanding and they're now controversial. For instance, I learned that a Tyrannosaurus Rex and or like a Stegosaurus and a what's the one? Triceratops, right? You always like they're bros, right? Yeah. If you look up dinosaurs, it's those two hanging out, and then there's the T-Rex, like, but
the one with the ball, like the ball in the back of its tail too.
Allosaurus or something like that. But the reason, but they're separated by I think like more time than the Triceratops is to like humans. Like they did not even meet. They didn't know each other.
That's the saddest thing I've ever heard.
I know.
They were all like best friends.
No,
they never did.
No, they never met. Completely separate time. One of them was the other one's gasoline. It was literally
oh my God.
It was literally millions of years apart.
One was already gas, but the guy was going.
So that's pretty basic, right? So that part of dinosaurs is fake.
Sus. Oh yeah, it's fake. It's fake as hell. And the whole process of discovering dinosaurs, it's kind of crazy that if you look back at the history, all of a sudden they're like, one guy found one. He was in the royal, it was all royal land.
Yeah.
He was the royal archaeologist or whatever. And then he was like, oh, good Lord. Oh, dinosaurs. And
dinosaurs.
Then like in the span of like 50 years, like from like the mid 1800s to like 1920, they found all dinosaurs and they were pretty much out by then. They're like, that's it, no more.
Yeah.
We got them all. And then there hasn't really been any new dinosaurs since then. Sometimes they'll be like, oh, we were wrong about this one or that one.
There's been tons of new dinosaurs. There's been too many new dinosaurs. And like they had a good run. Like they had a good solid cast of dinosaurs.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
But now they're like, oh, actually this one species that we thought was one species is actually 25 species with very subtle differences that no one really cares about.
Yeah.
And they're going to call it something bullshit. It's like, something I can't even pronounce.
Yeah, because they used to have it used to be like super hugeosaurus. I swear there was like ones that had names like that.
Now it's like Cephalotassinomassidobite. And I literally can't pronounce. I'm like, what happened to T-Rex? Who was working at dinosaurs when they came up with T-Rex? That's the best name.
Yeah.
Triceratops sounds cool.
Yeah.
Stegosaurus.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Those are the three best names. Everything they've come up with after that is kind of bullshit.
Lacking. Yeah.
Brontosaurus. I like that one.
Yeah.
You know what it is? It's a bro.
Rex.
Yeah. T-Rex. That's Sawyer's favorite. He loves T-Rex.
Yeah.
And Iguanodon, also a good name.
Iguanodon does sound like that.
But I know what you mean when I looked it up because I was like, well, I don't know. Sawyer's asking questions about dinosaurs. Let me see where this whole thing came from. And yeah, it was just like some guy made it up. Basically, he was like, you're going to see. It's going to be at the World's Fair of some shit. And he's like, I've discovered ancient dragon reptile dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They kind of all were, it's all like the scientification.
Why didn't they?
Mythological creatures of the past. They're like, oh, no, we've got it. They were all just dinosaurs.
They were all dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Yeah, ancient reptiles.
All the dragons, because every culture has dragon references.
Well, that's the thing. Is a dragon a dinosaur?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's what they were trying to say, but I don't think so.
No.
I think dragons are completely different species.
When we play with Sawyer, like, and because he has a dragon too, and I'm like, I'm a dragon. Can I come to dinosaur party? And he's like, yes, you can. But I'm like, oh, that's great. I'm a dinosaur. And he said, no, you're not. You're not a dinosaur. No. You're a dragon. But you can come to the dinosaur party, which is kind of a way like
dinosaur party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all about going to those parties.
Yeah.
So I think it's like they're related.
Like a gold rush. It was like this crazy dinosaur bone rush.
Bone rush.
People were making money. They were all getting rich. From like, I got this dino. Whoa. And then it was a lot of like, oh, where's the bones? And like, oh, we put them in the museum. And like, all right, do you have the complete skeleton? No, there's never been one complete skeleton ever found of a dinosaur. Did you do that?
No,
not one. A lot of them are like 13% of
right.
bone, and then they just fake them out.
They fake it.
They just all fake it, and then like, kind of like this. And it's just like, and none of the museum ones are real dinosaurs bones.
Right, I noticed that.
Just like reproductions.
I know. I took Sawyer to the science museum. There was fake ass dinosaurs.
Yeah. It's all fake.
Well, okay. So what's the difference between like?
It's a scam. Dino scam.
It's a scam?
Say, I'm going to call it right now. Dino scam.
Yeah, I mean, I knew that they were a scam for a long time, but I like the OG dinosaur scam.
Tight. Yeah, like as a kid,
the initial scam was a good one.
Yes,
it was good. Kids love it. That's the one they basically stick to.
Yeah, and it was good all the way up until Jurassic Park.
Yeah,
first Jurassic Park was great.
Well, there's going to be a new one with David Attenborough. Like he's just narrating it like it's all
Jurassic Park.
No, they just kind of. It's like a nature show, but they just use CG now. So it's like I'm showing it to Sawyer. There's a preview for it. It's like the same people that make all the National Geographic shit. So now we're just like, and he's like, those are real? Those are fake? Those are not? And I'm like, no, dinosaurs. And he's like, Daddy, dinosaurs.
A little bit of A, a little bit of B.
He was like, dinosaurs aren't real. And I was like, no, they are real. They existed millions of years ago.
Yeah.
And he's like, a long time ago? And I was like, yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
And it's like, but is a dragon real? No.
And then it is kind of messed up because the kids learn about dinosaurs. Like the next question is, well, what happened to them? And you gotta be like, well, dude, news about this awesome thing you thought about. There was an asteroid, we think. Again, not sure.
Yeah, it really does make
Yucatan. It destroyed everything, and they're all gone now. They're all gasoline.
They all died, right? I haven't explained death yet. He thinks death is when I die in Elden Ring, and he's like, they can try again. I'm like, no, they don't. No, they don't get to try again. But it's so many things are hard to explain to him. I'm like, we'd had Easter, and it's like, and I'm like, okay, so for Easter, Jesus died, and then 3 days later, he came back, but we celebrated 2 days later. And on that day, a bunny comes, and a bunny hides eggs that you died. So we dyed eggs, right? But you can't eat. He's like, well, can we eat these eggs? I'm like, no. But we color them candy colored, and we put them in the yard.
Yes.
And, we also gave him candy eggs. So he's like, I can eat those. You can eat those, but don't eat the real eggs that we put in the garden. No. The bunny laid these eggs. No, bunnies don't lay eggs. The bunny just hides them. Why? And I'm like, well, why does the bunny hide the eggs? Like, I don't think anyone's ever asked that. Like, I don't know. Is that part of the Easter
mystery? It's part of the Easter mystery.
It's in the Bible, probably.
It's not in the Bible.
Is it a reference to a biblical story where a bunny?
Or more reference into like more of a pagan.
Is it a broad reference to like a
Christian pagan kind of?
All right. So why did the
Ishtar, of course, god of spring.
Ishtar?
Yeah.
Was he a bunny?
Did
he hide eggs?
Symbols of fertility, spring rites.
Oh, that's right, fertility.
Yeah.
So it's just I can be like, it's spring.
Yeah.
So that's why the bunny breaks in your house and hides a bunch of shit and then gives you candy replacements.
Yes.
Of those eggs.
It's a mystery.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just accept the mystery.
Yeah. And what was inside those eggs was
a mystery.
Dinosaur crackers.
Oh my god!
Because we also did plastic eggs.
Right. Dinosaurs, dinosaur eggs. They were like chickens. They lay eggs. Yeah, makes sense.
I wonder how long we've been talking for.
This is a good conversation. We gotta wrap something here somewhere, right?
Oh yeah, dinosaurs are like.
Yeah, we can talk about the dinosaurs.
We're at like 23 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, I think dinosaurs. I mean, dinosaurs. I've been on the mind a lot.
Yeah.
Definitely, Sawyer is obsessed with them.
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
Fuels, baby.
We know you're probably lying about those dinosaurs. You're lying about all the dinosaurs that y'all been finding. But y'all ain't got the whole skeleton. Why you lying?
Yeah. 10 million years ago, back in 1920. 1824, a man named William Buckland discovered dinosaurs. So let's do a little research. Who was William Buckland? Get ready. And now,
the rap song that we made.
about the stuff we just talked about.
We know you probably lying about those dinosaurs. Every year you're coming up with new dinosaurs. I'm only trying to hear about the iguanodon, not that dinosaur bullshit that y'all be on. You're lying about all the dinosaurs that y'all been finding.
We see it.
Y'all ain't got the whole skeleton. Why you lying?
10 million years ago, back in 1920, 1824, a man named William Buckland discovered dinosaurs. So let's do a little research, shall we? Who was William Buckland? Probably a wizard. Dinosaur means terrible lizard. So how come nobody found any of these bones before? It's rigged, and the only fine bones on royal land. You dig? Yeah, we know life finds a way. In the amphitheater hides dino DNA. That's literally a movie. It's literally Tom Cruisey. You playing games about some bones? Take a guess. Bones don't fit together, huh? No stress. Slap them all together. Don't think twice. Yeah, we found a Stegosaurus underneath the eyes. We see right through all this bullshit you be on. The only dinos I respect, T-Rex, iguanodon. Tell the truth to the kids, we get violent, just like pterodactyl. The P is silent.
Damn,
Food for thought.
there was a whole lot of knowledge about dinosaurs.
Chew on that.
I admit I didn't know those things about dinosaurs. You need to stop lying.
Wolf tickets. Stop selling them.